Alright guys, so I'm going to talk about one of the most common mistakes when people lock the triangle, okay? It's something that everybody should learn the mechanics, the correct moves, because you cannot afford to work so hard to lock a triangle and not being able to tap out your opponent, okay? So I'm going to show you the most common mistake right here. Alright, so I'm here with Jack, and if I put a triangle on him, okay, the most common mistake that I see is that people lock their foot over their foot. They close the leg over the foot here, okay? That is the most common mistake, and I'll tell you why, okay? The correct way to lock the triangle is when you lock the knee joint over the beginning of your shin, so you allow room for your foot to be flexed up, okay? A lot of people think, and they get confused, they think the force of the triangle happens with this leg latching over the other one and pushing down, and it is not, okay? The pressure of the triangle happens laterally with both knees squeezing against each other, and the lock makes his shoulder to be trapped against his own neck, and that's why one of the triangles you have one shoulder occupying the space, the other side you don't have. You have your knee joint latched on the neck, and you have the triangle locked here. Okay, so you want to make sure that arm is across. Everybody does this part well. Okay, a lot of people lock the triangle over the foot. That is very bad. You weaken the triangle. Once you see people locking the triangle wrong, you see them overcompensating by pulling the head down to apply extra force so you can get the choke. But the extra force here on the neck, it becomes a neck crank. So it's not purely a choke anymore. You can still get the tap out, but it's not the clean choke. And by the way, that's illegal for children. Children cannot pull the head, okay? So the force of the triangle consists in locking the triangle over the shin here, compressing your knees against each other from both sides of the neck. So you can say that that's force 1, force 2, and force 3, okay? And this foot here, even people that lock correctly, they do not use this foot 100% the way it should be because they don't have the knowledge of this detail here of this foot, okay? This is because some instructors neglected to teach the move. Some people don't even know the move, and the moves keep being taught through generations, and the technique becomes watered down. People lose all these details, okay? But this foot here is a major player in the triangle, all right? I call that the fourth dimension part of the move that is invisible because most people don't see it. The thing is, you're applying two forces here on the side of the neck. You lock the triangle, but your leg that is behind the neck here can have a compression force against the neck coming from behind. The only way to do that is if you contract your calf muscles, okay? If you extend your foot, your calf muscles are relaxed. If you flex your foot, your calf muscles become contract. So as the muscle is expanded against the back of his head, you put more pressure from behind towards the middle and surrounding areas where the choke is happening. So every time I lock a triangle, I immediately flex my foot up and I contract the calf and I get an instant tap out because of that. So a good triangle, you never need to pull the head to lock it. You have to flex your foot and compress the knees and you have it, okay? Another detail is in regards to the beginning of the move, all triangles should be locked off the shoulder in the air. Okay, your heels should be off the opponent's back and shoulder in the air. All right. A lot of people have difficulty locking the triangle. They lock over the back and shoulder. You don't have the correct angle for the choke. So you'd have to compensate with foot on the hip, so you can turn, and automatically as you turn, your foot comes off the shoulder, and you have, even with less flexibility, the ability to lock the triangle here. Okay. So my recommendation is, if you're having trouble locking the triangle here, foot on the hip, and as you push off, that foot comes out clean off the shoulder, and you have flex foot, compression, arms here. You can always destabilize the opponent with the underhook on the leg sweep. You have the arm bar together. It's a good way to finish and secure the position. Okay, so I hope this tip helps you.